Looks all right. We're live, just like that. It's magic.
Just like that.
Yay! So easy.
So is somebody doing an intro?
That's what happens. Look at that. You guys
somebody
like
doing an
Monster?
intro?
Dan,
So-
gonna introduce us or what?
Wait,
Yeah.
I have to, first of all, I want to introduce the theme, you guys.
The what?
Okay.
The theme.
The theme. Oh yes, thank you.
Yeah, the monster theme.
That's
All right.
awesome.
So
after a
you just
year-
monsters and chipper?
First, let's introduce Mr. Internet today, Jeff Johnson.
Yeah. Sometimes you just got to get mixed up in it and you waste time.
And then we got Jumpin' Joe Quesada. Oh, Joe Monster Hunter Q.
Monster Hunter.
Nice.
That's taking the theme seriously.
No, not really.
And then look at me, everybody. Let's give me some attention. Cheers.
Your studio looks huge.
It looks huge in that. Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
You know,
Yeah.
if your head was smaller, though, it'd look even bigger.
Are you talking like physically or how I see myself?
You should work. You get like a fisheye lens. I think that would be really cool.
Even
Yeah.
bigger, so my nose is huge.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Today's theme is brought to you by Dave Johnson, who's doing a piece for the Bernie Wrightson
Right.
tribute.
And who's of course not here.
And of course, he's not here, so
Right.
that makes perfect sense for Drink and Draw. Cheers, Dave,
right.
wherever you are.
So
hope
hang
you-
on a second. I want to talk a little bit about this, okay? Because you had said, you did, not Jeff, not Dave. You
Oof.
said you wouldn't be able to do the next few weeks, and like this was a week that you said you were not going to be able to
That's what I said. Yeah.
do the show.
For that part.
Right. Well, no, which is fine because you can change your mind and say, hey, guys, I'm free. I could do the show. But that's not what you did. What
No,
you
I did
did
something
was
completely different
just
from what I said.
you just
I feel lousy
posted.
about it.
You just posted that we were doing a show and the theme. And the only people that knew that we were going to do a show, I guess, were you and Dave. And the only two people that knew that we were going to have a theme that's monsters were you and Dave. So I don't know, man. That's not cool.
I could tell. Did you like how I diffused it with you, though?
What?
Did you like how, like, when you said, when were you going to tell me? And I go, I did this morning on Twitter.
Yeah.
Uh,
that was
like
that was so cool, Dan. Oh my God.
I do like finding
you know,
stuff
ever
out
see,
that
like,
way.
Seals clap. I was like clapping like a seal after I sent that text to you.
Were you?
Yeah.
It's the little things, Dan. You don't have a lot
Making
to
me
go
so
on.
happy. And then I
Good
ran
times.
to my wife. I go, I got Joe super bad. Really
Yeah.
burned him.
Your wife said, "Who's Joe?"
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Look who it is, everybody. Everybody's favorite monster.
Uh-oh. Dave, iPhone Dave. Computer still not working, buddy?
That's what I get for leaving my computer on for months and then realizing that I needed to restart it so my camera would work. And now it's got to go through all the motions. So I'm on the iPhone.
Well, this is a top show where our production value is it's mostly for that. That's why people tune in, because they want to see a professionally run live stream.
Sure.
This is
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah.
That is what people want.
So
Yeah.
so wait. So Jess had an adventurous day today. What happened, Jeff?
Sometimes I'm generally a very good-natured person, but every once in a while,
You are.
stuff gets under my skin,
Yeah.
and I have to basically bite back.
Right.
Yeah.
I love it when somebody claims to be a 20-year professional but won't list any credits.
Yeah.
Suspicious. Well,
I mean, I don't want to give it any more airtime than it really deserves. I just find it, very annoying when people who don't know what they're talking about have an opinion about things.
Right. Well, that's like everybody in the show.
That's like every episode of Drink and Draw, though.
Exactly. I mean, at least you guys are entertaining.
Semi-entertaining, yeah.
Right.
true.
Not sure about that, but okay.
Mm.
So here we are. It's been like a year since
I miss you guys.
Yeah.
You guys
Yeah.
all look healthy, happy.
Thank you.
I
Really?
don't know about happy, but
Certainly
Well,
not healthy.
healthier.
obviously me and you are mad at something.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I mean, I think to be perfectly candid, which is not something I normally do, I've been a little on edge a lot lately? Because right now, and Joe, you're getting some of the side effect of this is like my little town is covered in smoke. There's fires all around, and it's really, you can smell it in the air. And my car is covered with ash. It's upsetting.
It's crazy, man.
That sort of thing seems to bother you.
I know, it's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird. I remember last year my wife and I had to pack our car up because we got a notice for evacuation. Luckily, we didn't have to actually do it, but it was still it's still an upsetting process.
Yeah.
I mean, we were very lucky.
Jeff, I mean, you got to stop setting the fires.
Yeah, I wish it was me.
Yeah.
I mean, we've already had a ton. I guess the fire in California now is 25% contained, and it's the largest in California history, or going to be the largest in California history. You guys are, Dave and Dan, you guys are closer to it than me.
It's a clear sky out right now. I mean, blowing your way.
I guess it is. Joe, you're getting some of the smoke too, though, right?
Nope, actually perfectly clear for the last 3 days.
Damn you guys.
Yeah.
But before that, it was miserable. Absolutely miserable.
All right.
That's something.
Well, that's what's important.
That's something Jeff can actually take comfort in.
Yeah, I take a little bit of peace in that.
But I don't like to discuss where I live, in case you.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry.
Little fly. Now that I have a dog, we have the door open all the time. And which also means there's like little flies in the house. Thrilled about.
Do you have your little dog could probably go through a little cat door if you wanted to put
I
one
have
in.
a cat door, but my wife doesn't want to use it.
I don't understand. Why not?
You know what? I don't understand either, Jeff. Part of the problem.
Your dog is very cute.
He is an exceptionally cute dog.
Yeah.
And there's that.
If you
Still
like things that small, I guess,
He's adorable.
He's an adorable little beast.
Yeah.
Jordy's out on that.
So, Dave, we're doing monsters.
Thanks to you.
Hey, so Jeff, actually, can you give us some of your credentials, some of your animation credentials?
Well, I mean, it's long and varied, not like my Johnson in general.
No.
My first job in animation I got from Dave Johnson. When he left to create Ben 10, he left a space on Justice League Unlimited as a background artist, and I sort of filled in. I didn't fill in. I took over for him.
And a lot of people said you did a much better job than Dave.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, that was the general consensus.
They're a lot happier with you there than they ever were with Dave.
And listen, just because Dave was essential to the creation of Ben 10 doesn't mean that Dave has any real animation experience.
Right. Well, I mean, I think the reason they were happy to see Dave go was because he kept shooting people in the back of the head with his blowgun.
True.
I mean, how many people did you actually wound with those darts?
Well, it was only one, but he was Bruce Timm's assistant.
Yeah.
He wasn't too happy about it.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Just a blow dart to the back of the head out of nowhere. I mean, I think that would be upsetting.
Well, especially when Dave's blowgun is a metaphor.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so.
It was worse than that. I hit him with a snapping pops.
Oh yeah.
And I hit him in the face.
Oof.
Nice, Dave.
That is worse.
Well, I didn't know he was there. I mean, geez.
Except him.
I mean, listen, if you can't learn to duck in a corporate environment, then you don't deserve to be in the environment.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Was that one of your points today?
No, but I will bring that up later if I have to.
Yeah.
Right.
Sure.
It's part of being in the studio system. Reflexes.
Yeah, having proper reflexes.
Yeah.
I started to bring this out. I think this is necessary.
Oh, is that yellow?
It's not yellow, but it is a huge Sharpie.
All right, Dave. So you're drawing
paint.
Dan's doing Frankenstein's monster. Dave, what are you going to be doing?
Hold on a second. I am doing. I don't know. Can you guys see it?
Oh, cool.
Since we don't have the aid of. Oh, here's Ben. Fashionably late.
Yay, Ben.
Hey,
Oh, Dave, I like that.
greetings.
Check out iPhone Dave. Wow.
I see
Super
iPhone
cool.
Dave. He's crystal
Oh,
clear.
you drew it ahead of time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Oh
I gotta keep
gosh.
up with you, Dan.
Oh, I didn't. I should have shown mine first. It was pretty much nothing. Here, let me show you mine. I'll show
But
you.
yeah, this is my Bernie Wrightson tribute piece.
So shouldn't you be drawing Bernie Wrightson?
I'm drawing a picture of Bernie Wrightson.
Dan, is he winking?
You know what? He doesn't have full function of his eyeballs, Jeff.
Oh, okay.
He's got a lot of issues.
So it's not so much a come hither stare, it's just a function of his eye.
Yeah, poor little guy's got a lot of problems going on.
All right.
So.
Good to know. Ben, how you
Joe,
doing?
what are you going to draw, if anything?
Joe,
What? Oh, sorry.
Dan
you're
asked
telling
you
me?
a question.
Like I said earlier, I'm either drawing the greatest thing ever drawn on Drink and Draw, or quite possibly the worst.
Yeah, we're waiting to see.
And I'm leaning towards the latter.
Well, I'm glad I could join you guys. I might have to leave for a minute.
Well, why? You just got here.
Why did you
be
bother
back.
coming?
I'll be back. I didn't know I was going to have to leave so soon.
Jesus.
Good to see you even for a little bit of time.
Yeah, sure.
Did
Whatever.
Dave say something?
It's mainly because of Dave, yes.
Hey, you gave the viewers some eye candy. That's good.
That's it. I've done my job. I'll be back.
God.
Oh, that was quick. Thanks a lot, Joe.
What'd I do?
Well, you know, you guys have been having a lot of, ever since Vegas, you guys haven't been the same.
Me and Ben?
Yeah.
You know something I don't know?
You know, Ben's been talking. You know, Ben doesn't like to say necessarily a lot of things.
No, he doesn't.
Man, a few words.
Yeah, clearly.
So when are we going back to Vegas? That was a good time.
I don't think they want us back, Jeff.
Yeah.
The whole city?
Yeah.
Jeff, we have to be professionals to go back to Vegas, and we're not.
Yeah.
Clearly.
It's true. I'm certainly not. Not anymore. Now I just sort of lollygag.
Yeah. I don't know what you're doing in your world.
Yeah.
Well, and the fact you use the word lollygag, I think that pretty much sealed.
I mean, that says all you need to know about me, right?
We want to hire someone young and fresh for this. Who should we get? Well, there's a guy who's using the term lollygag a lot.
Yeah, that guy's pretty popular.
He's always complaining about the whippersnappers.
Yeah. He's up to some monkey shines.
What is monkey shines anyway?
It's a good question.
Forget it, guys. That's an entire episode of Drink and Draw. Save it.
Yeah, say that and other geezer expressions.
Yeah.
Or whippersnapper.
Whippersnapper. My favorite old geezer thing is cattywampus.
Yeah, what is that?
Cattywampus is diagonally across, like two corners would be cattywampus to each other.
Never heard
The
that.
cattywampus to the the newsstand.
Yeah. You never heard the term cattywampus?
No, Jeff. Nobody has.
I bet you someone has. I bet Ben has.
I've heard of it.
There you go.
What it was.
Someone living?
Jeff, Dave watches a lot of Turner TV, so
Yes.
We are drawing old monsters.
we didn't have to draw old monsters. We're actually doing Bernie Wrightson inspired nonsense.
That's news to me too.
Well, if you would have paid attention, if you don't ask the questions, you're never going to get the answer.
Mhm.
The problem is, Joe, you weren't on Twitter enough. Early enough
you
to
weren't
catch
on
Dan's
Twitter enough.
Yeah.
announcement.
Did Dan announce that it was Bernie Wrightson?
No.
No, I just said, you know what? I tried to make it a little easier for everybody to swallow, and I said it is simply what is it, tree wumpus or whatever it is?
Cattywampus.
Cattywampus evening, an evening of cattywampus.
Okay.
An evening of fun and caddy whatever. By the way, this is shaping up to be a horrible show.
No, it's actually one of the best ones.
Just so
The
you know.
moment Ben gets back, he says he's really bringing it.
I think we need the four people watching to ask some questions because
Yeah, it's true.
we're dying here.
Well, that would mean, unfortunately, that I would have to stop what I'm doing and
Well, why don't we just talk about, since we're all drawing monsters, let's have a conversation about the monsters.
Ooh.
I mean, Dan, you're doing Frankenstein's monster.
Uh-huh.
Did you ever read the book?
Mary Shelley's?
Yeah.
Or I read the Bernie Wright. I read the Mike Mignola adaptation of. I guess that was Dracula. So no.
But you have seen all the. I mean, obviously, you have the copies of all the Bernie Wrights and stuff, right?
I mean, isn't that the same thing as reading the book?
Pretty much.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
those drawings were so detailed.
I mean, if that's the criteria, yes, I've read it a couple times.
Yeah, that stuff was stunning.
He had a way with the pen and ink. It was his Franklin Booth phase, and what a phase it was.
Oh yeah, he spent so much time on each one of those. Is it true? I'm not really sure that he did all those drawings in his spare time.
Well, you're assuming he had spare time.
It's true. I did assume that.
So, I don't know. I have seen a lot of them in person, though. I have to say they're even more impressive in person.
How big are they?
That's a personal question.
I know that's a very personal question.
Yeah. They were. I don't know if he still has them all, but Frank Darabont had a huge collection of it.
Also, Jeff, because Dan is short, he has a different perspective of it. Yeah.
I really think I'm actually taller than you, Joe. I know it's gonna.
No, we went through this in Vegas.
I mean, I saw you in Vegas, and I kept looking down on the top of your head. So
yeah, it's because I was sitting down and you were standing up.
Well, I thought it was because of another reason, but
Oh, gentlemen!
Wow, man, that was bold.
Yeah, it's getting ugly today.
I'm trying to class it up over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jeff was doing his best to class it up today.
Trying to class it up right now. So did you guys ever watch the old black and white movies? Were you Universal Monster fans?
Of course.
Well, about that.
yeah. You say, of course, Joe, but we know the answer.
Right. Well, no. Here's my thing. I mean, my favorite when I was a kid, my favorite of those Universal monsters was the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Oh, it was so good.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. I have never seen that movie because
never seen the movie?
Never seen the movie. I think it was WPIX or WOR, Channel 11 or Channel 9. They used to play all those old movies. And for whatever reason, the creature of the Black Lagoon was never in that rotation.
Well, then
to this day, I've never seen it. And I own the glow-in-the-dark Aurora model, all that sort of stuff. I used to love the way that character looked. Never seen the movie.
I have some original pages that Arthur Adams did for that adaptation that Dark Horse came out with.
Okay.
Yeah, you've got one of those hanging up in your office. Terry Austin inked it, right?
Yep.
Oh, so jealous.
How does that help me with my problem, Dan?
What? Oh. Bet you'd like to see those, Joe.
It's not the movie, though. I mean, Arthur's brilliant, but it's not the movie.
I thought it's better than the movie.
Probably, but I want to see the movie first.
Well, the
movie's great, Joe.
At this point, if you haven't seen it, I don't think you're gonna.
Wow.
I mean, it's just you've had a lifetime to see it. You say it's your favorite of the monster films.
No. I said it's my favorite looking monster. I can't tell you it's my favorite of monster movies.
Have you actually read the Mary Shelley Frankenstein book?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I know you have, Jeff. You've read every strange book out there.
No, I have not. See, I'm going to be bold. I'm going to say no, I have not.
Well, join the club. I haven't either. Dave, have you?
I have not.
Would you like to?
No, not really.
Okay. All right.
It's a good book.
Oh, wait, it's a well-read crowd tonight.
Is it really, Jeff?
It is.
How many times have you read it?
It really is.
I read it once is enough. Thank you. Now I can say I read it.
Well, let me ask you a question. If they never made a movie out of it, would you have read it?
Probably not.
Right.
I don't know if I even would have known about it.
There you go.
But
Magic in Hollywood, ladies and gentlemen.
But I think I saw the movie. I definitely saw the movie. On TV when I was a kid, long before I even thought to read such a gigantic book.
But see, that's the problem. It's a gigantic book. It's a lot of time.
It is a lot of time. Well, have you ever read Moby Dick?
Oh my God, yeah, long time ago.
Too much. I'm reading it now.
Also, another great book that I don't know if I would have ever sought that book out, except it's one of those, it's one of those books that's on the top 100 books everyone should read.
Yeah. I haven't read it as the refined adult that I am today.
Yeah, you were such a
But I
savage.
remember reading it because it was required reading, and it bored the damn hell out of me. Sorry.
Yeah, well, there's definitely there is something to be said for the abridged version.
Yeah.
What would you like to say? You have a moment. Say something.
The abridged version is more fun.
Oh, okay. We had, now would be the time.
Yeah. The trouble with Moby Dick and with Les Mis is that they spend a lot of time talking about stuff that is ancillary to the story.
Right.
So you like, unless you want to know a lot about whales, there's a bunch of stuff you can skip in Moby Dick.
Yeah. Well, Les Mis, you just want them to get to the songs,
Exactly. Now we get to the action.
Yeah.
This may not turn out so good. Wait, why is it on me? Oh, I thought for a second I had the power.
Do you not have it?
Ben is taking control. He's
Oh,
back.
good.
Remain calm.
Okay,
I'm in
Ben.
complete control.
Whoa. How'd that
Whoa,
Yeah,
take it easy.
it's a little murder going on here.
Good little dog.
Yeah. It's been that kind of day. Oh, what is this?
There you go.
Oh,
Wow, where the wild things are.
Yeah.
I love that.
Little twist on the monster thing, man.
Nice.
Yeah. A little twist on the monster thing. You guys weren't expecting that from me today, were you?
I was not. This is
I never
turned out
know
to be the
what to
best
expect.
drink and draw ever.
Yeah.
What?
It feels so weird. It's like we haven't done this for a month.
A year? At least a year.
Time
Been a long
passes
time.
slower here in the COVID days.
So, anybody asking questions?
You want me to work and be here? Come
Well, Dan's not going to do it.
on.
I can't be trusted.
All right, here. Question. Best chair to use at your drawing table? I've been spending every day at my Cintiq, and I'm starting to feel like a hunchback. This is from Daryl Adams.
Aeron chair.
Yeah, those are the best.
Best chairs.
Aaron? Is that
Aaron.
like Aaron?
Herman Miller, Aeron chairs. Can't go wrong.
A couple of $1,000.
Well, yeah, they're not cheap, but it's you're investing in your health, your back.
I also have a little desk that I can set up to standing height, so I mix it up a little bit.
Yeah, this Cintiq that I have it on an ergotron arm, so if I need to stand up, I can.
Smart.
Let's see.
I know.
It's almost like you're a pro, Joe, who's been
Almost.
doing it a long time.
Well, it depends who you talk to, really. You know what I mean? Not a pro like some others are.
Yeah.
Right?
What kind of pro? Ted wanted to see a full-size photo of Albert Dorn to show his
Oh.
wife. So,
Now that's a good setup.
Yeah.
Albert Dorn did not sit in any $2,000 chair, though. Yeah,
No, but he could have.
he could.
If they were around.
He could have said on anything he wanted to.
Yeah, he could have said on Jeff.
I would have let him. I'd have paid him.
He would have paid you enough
Yeah.
to let you.
It would not have been that much. I'm cheap.
There's a video on YouTube where you can actually hear his voice.
Really?
Dorn?
Yeah,
Really?
Dan.
Is it squeaky?
No, it's kind of what you would expect.
Yeah.
Is it hypnotic?
No, it's very New Yorkish.
Mm.
But yeah, just yeah. I actually sent it to you guys, so though I'm glad you opened it up and watched it.
Oh, I did not listen to his
Must have
voice.
blocked it out. Let's see here. Questions.
Hey, if we don't have any, that's fine. Just
Who draws the best monsters?
Well,
this guy,
we were just
this
talking
guy-
about Arthur Adams doing a fantastic Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Yeah, I would say Arthur's probably the preeminent monster drawer.
Bernie Wrightson's Frankenstein can't be touched.
Well, yeah. Okay, preeminent working
Right.
monster drawer.
I think didn't Frazetta do a werewolf that's pretty awesome?
Is there anything that Frazetta did that wasn't awesome?
No, I'm not. Clearly not.
I know James Herron does really cool, like crazy psycho monsters, like H.P. Lovecraft kind of stuff.
Oh, Cthulhu type stuff?
Yeah, he's really good at that. Like eyeballs and crazy, just pure craziness.
Crazy tentacles and whatnot.
Yeah.
Dave,
Did you guys answer this question? Where have we been?
We've just been doing other stuff. I think everyone's been a little bit preoccupied with life.
Well, no, you got to ask Dan because it's really Dan who's been, MIA.
It's mostly Dan's problem.
Mostly Dan.
I've been busy.
Yeah, but you would still do the show.
I would still do the show.
Dan's commitment level.
Yeah.
Dan's commitment
the rest
level is
of us.
definitely questionable.
All right. I think I have a design that I like, sort of.
Yeah? He looks like he's howling, perhaps.
Yes. Now I have to draw it better.
I don't know. Could be gassy.
Yeah. That's the sketch. Looks pretty cool, right?
Yeah. Patrick would like to point out that Mignola draws good monsters.
Magnolia draws great monsters.
True.
Oh, he does. He does fantastic wolves. I should check out his work on that on some monsters. Oh man, that's coming out.
I think Dan turned off his mic. He just doesn't have anything else to add.
Oh, is it little scritchy sounds?
Could be the scritchy scritch.
No, it's probably because that little dog is yapping away.
Oh yeah, it is a really cute dog. We can all agree on that.
No.
Obviously not.
You guys are just having none of it.
Can you guys see what I'm drawing? I can't even see my screen, so.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
So you're doing a zombie in a car?
On YouTube.
Well, you know that classic Bernie Wrightson, the zombie coming out of the ground. He's kind of got his head tilted back.
Yes.
Yeah, it's kind of a play on that a little bit,
Cool.
We weren't for the Wrightson book. We're not allowed to use like DC or Marvel copyrighted stuff. So,
but the Universal monsters are fair game, right?
Yeah, but even that, I was kind of like, I just wanted to, do something that's even less of an issue. Apparently, the Warren stuff is okay to use.
What's the Warren stuff?
They did their own version of the Crypt Keeper and the whatever. It was a guy with Wolverine hair with little oval glasses and a short, rotund dude.
Okay.
For all their horror books. You don't remember that?
Was that Uncle Creepy and?
Yeah.
Cousin Eerie. Cousin Eerie and Uncle Creepy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I thought about I still might put them in the window or something here, but just as a shout out. But for the most part, I'm just doing a zombie.
All right.
Zombie driving a hearse.
Cool.
Maybe or not.
As they're wont to do.
Yeah.
I wonder if I should do a zombie instead of a werewolf.
You could do a zombie werewolf.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, see. That's what I'm here for. Problem solving.
Thanks, Ben. You are my muse today.
Oh, dear God. Draw me like one of your French girls, Jeff.
Little Toulouse-Lautrec action.
Did you see that video I posted of that woman that did a TikTok about some guy who started drawing her at the airport? And at first she thought
I did see that,
creepy, but then she kind of got into it and she was kind of posing a little bit. And then he finally showed her the drawing, and he'd done it in crayon, and it was like the worst drawing ever. Oh my God!
So that wasn't you?
Yeah, that would be hilarious
because it was from New Hampshire to LA. It's like, wow.
Yeah, it could have been
Dave on the way from Terrific Con.
So how was the show, Dave?
The show was good. I mean, I felt a little, risky doing it, but with the whole Delta thing, but didn't get sick. So I guess it's all good.
Cool.
Did you get anybody sick?
Well, that I can't attest to.
Right.
There's lawsuits and stuff like that. Get into it.
So the crowds were good. Were people pretty cool?
Yeah, I mean, I wish more were, wearing a face mask, but what can you do? I mean, luckily it was a big open area. The thing that I love about COVID, and it sounds crazy, but wait,
we should clip that soundbite. The thing I love about COVID.
My favorite thing about COVID is.
Well, you're gonna love this too. It's the, you don't get the automatic handshake, which is where I think a lot of con crud comes from.
Oh yeah.
I mean, everybody was like fist bumping and whatever, and I was like, yeah, all right, that's the way to do it.
So, Dave, you don't like to shake fans' hands?
No, he doesn't like fans.
Yeah, that's it.
He's not a big fan of touching.
Well, can you blame me?
No, not really.
Not in today's age, no.
Yeah.
I don't know where these people are. I don't know where they're coming from.
No. What if it was one of our drink and draw regulars and they said, Dave, I want to shake your hand?
Well, then we're talking open mouth kiss.
I mean, that's how you treat them.
I mean, our fans are the best.
The rumors are true.
They are pretty damn good.
I mean, I don't have the fan base that Ben does, but not even sure.
Wish.
Not even sure if want to kiss me, but I'd be up for it.
All right. Well, I've abandoned those drawings. Now I think I'm going to do something more like this. I think this is more interesting.
Is that an Uncle Sam werewolf?
Yeah.
It's like pointing at you.
Exactly. I want you.
Dan, they're worried about you. You feeling okay?
Well, I was looking. I had done like a creepy Warren sort of tribute of. I was going to put it up, so I've just been searching my computer for it. I can't find it.
Oh, you're going to show off, you mean?
I was just going to contribute.
Huh. Hope it's not another one of those drawings that's based on one of mine.
Yeah.
Those are always fun.
Yeah, those are some of my best drawings.
Those are really great drawings.
Yeah.
Joe, did you use Nelson as a life model to start this drawing?
No, but now that I think
the
about
eyes kind of.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
That is super creepy.
So do you think it's one of the best drink and draw drawings, Jeff? Or
I do like it. I mean, Joe's done some really good ones. I think my favorite Joe one was probably that death that he did a while ago.
Death wearing the mask.
Really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of prophetic, wasn't it?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Felt the death. I am like ready to throw my computer out the window though in a second.
Is it not? Is it dragging?
Well, my Mac Pro gave up the ghost. It's funny because I went out of town for a few days, and
Where'd you go?
Interestingly enough, Dan. So, and I just I keep my computer on all the time, but I put it to sleep at night and stuff. But I figured, this would be a good time for me to just give the computer a rest. So I just turned it off for 2.5 days. Well, it never came back on again. So,
I hate that.
Yeah, I guess the hard drive was toast. So I'll be getting it back in the next day or so. But right now I'm running off my laptop, and I just remembered that when I use my laptop and stream the show, my pen just lags. So it's like there's like a stroke, and then I got to wait for it, and it's a pain in the ass.
That's real hard to get a flow going
Whenever
when you're having that downtime.
Yeah, it was flowing until I started talking to you guys, and I just don't let that happen.
Well, I don't know if we can. I think that's more of an us thing. That you can't blame your computer for that.
Yeah, well, got to blame something.
I like the jazz hands, Jeff. Kind of cool.
Just sort of thinking out loud on the page, trying to figure out what might be a cool composition. Probably something more like that. Trees coming this way.
Now, a lot of these, Jeff, I notice you don't always finish. So when you're figuring this stuff out, even if you're not going to finish it, are you just like, okay, if I were, I'd put some hands here, or I'd do this, or...
Yeah, I mean, mostly I'm just, I mean, at this stage, I'm not nearly as good as you guys are at going right to a finish. You guys have a lot more confidence and skill than I do there. So I have to figure a lot of my stuff out kind of loosely and sloppily. So I get at least kind of the shapes and the lines I want. And then I go back in and do a better version of it.
Oh. I like the compliment. I'm not going to lie.
Well, you guys are much better at that than I am.
Well, I don't know about that, but I do a lot of I did mostly inking in my career, so it kind of lends itself to finishing a drawing in that capacity.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I even inked our beloved Joe at one point.
Yeah. Did you learn anything?
Probably his favorite inker, he used to say.
That's what I've heard. I've heard him say it a few times.
I've never used to say that.
As soon as we had the opportunity, he kind of cut and ran. But I used to tell people there was all sorts of other reasons for that.
All right, so what do you guys think?
Dan, you know, I was young. I didn't appreciate what I had. You know how that is.
What does everyone think? A, howling at the moon that way, or B, coming at you more?
Coming at you, and he might know some magic tricks.
Yeah, I mean, clearly the hands need work, but like sort of like those flexed claws.
I like the hands, actually.
So what?
I actually like the hands.
Yeah, it's hand jive.
Hand jive, yeah.
Hand jive. It's a crazy hand jive.
The jazz werewolf.
I like
jazz
this one better.
You like this one better or this one?
Well, you've got it circled A.
You like A?
Yeah.
All right. More than this? All right.
More than not A.
Not A.
Somebody disagree with Dave so that then we can confuse Jeff.
Marco Gomez. Votes B.
I like C.
C?
Yeah, I wish there was a C.
I can tell you already, C's going to be better.
This one? All right, let me come up with a C.
Oh, choices.
Let me come up with a C, at least a C drawing. All right.
All right, you guys ready for another question?
Always.
Sure.
All right. Adam Brooks, known question.
Mark Brooks?
No, this is his lesser-known cousin Adam.
Why lesser?
Well, lesser
Probably
known.
greater, in my opinion.
Not lesser. Just lesser.
Well, I mean, what if Adam was related
Can
to
I
me?
ask the question, Joe? Please. We have limited time here, sir.
Yeah. I've only got 20 minutes before I have to go get some trees out.
Oh, God.
Ben's really on edge, isn't he?
He's taskmastered it. It's been a long day.
Unbelievable. Yeah. It's almost like somebody's bossing Ben around on his side.
I feel like it.
Which I don't think is a good idea.
I'm just trying to do my job here and ask some questions.
All right, what's the question,
People
Ben?
have questions. What are all of your least favorite things to draw, and how often do they come up in jobs?
Oh, good question.
Buildings.
Buildings.
I actually like buildings.
I would say that boats.
Boats?
Yeah.
Boats?
Aircraft carriers, that kind of thing.
Why do you hate boats? I've never heard someone say that before.
I get seasick.
Oh. Well, fair. That's a good reason then.
Makes
reasonable.
somewhat sense.
I mean, if you want an answer, that's an answer.
Now, Dave, do you hate buildings because they're hard to draw or because you don't like how they turn out?
It's more, I mean, you could put a million, hours of effort into a cityscape, and I just realized over the years, and I used to, but nobody really cares.
Yeah.
It's what was it? the preacher artist,
Steve Dillon.
Steve Dillon. You know, he basically nailed it when he said the most important thing on a page is wherever the word balloon is pointing. You know, and other than that, most people don't really, you know, they don't know how long it took you to draw a freaking building. You know, so
That's true.
Does that opinion differ if it's a cover versus an interior?
No.
Because I've seen a lot of your covers where you use, you know, the stylized cityscape incorporated into them.
I mean, my favorite cover using background buildings was the one I took from your hotel room.
That is, I mean, that one's brilliant and did not take that long.
No, it didn't take that long. It didn't take any time. So that was my favorite building drawing I've ever done, which I didn't.
You know, I don't. I mean, I get your point about, you know, or Steve's point that. I guess it's your point, Dave. That nobody cares how long it took you to do that building, but I do think that if you do an amazing building, you know, I mean, look at Jeff Darrow, right?
Michael Golden. Remember those Michael Golden Batman covers, series of Batman covers he did?
No, how about just Jeff Darrow's work, right? I mean,
yeah.
We'll sit there and marvel over Jeff Darrow's work, and you know the layperson does as well because it's just such an attention to crazy detail.
There was also Marshall Rogers. His whole career was very, very background heavy, and
so I think in some cases I think. You know, I think for most artists for interior pages and stuff, that's true. It's just, you know, especially when there's a lot going on the interior page. I never heard Neil Adams say it, but I've had people sort of quote Neil Adams and saying that you know, if you draw a really amazing face and a really good hand at some point on a page, that's all that the audience will really focus on. They'll just talk about how great that face is, how great that hand is. But again, I don't know if Neil actually said it, but I've heard people tell me that that's a Neilism. Should have asked him, I guess.
A lot of things over the years.
I mean, my favorite all-time quote was by Wally Wood, and he said, "Don't draw what you can trace. Don't trace what you can."
Right? Yeah.
You know, and it all does the same job. You know, if you think about it. So
I mean, yeah, but I do have to say, like, if someone creates a world that sucks you in, part of that is the attention to detail when it comes to the building or the forest or whatever it is you're drawing in the background. Creating that window into another world, I think, is captivating.
Yeah, what the hell did Wally Wood ever do?
Well, I guess a lot of it was you know, doing covers, you know, I became more focused on the overall, like the impact of something, more than the, you know, how many windows I drew perfectly.
No, that's true. I mean, you can spend all day drawing windows on a background, and then realize that, you know, if this thing was graphically cool and with, you know, appropriately placed blacks and stuff, it'd be so much more effective.
Yeah. That is true. Hey, Dave, I just happen to have this sitting in a pile next to my desk.
Hold on.
Take a look at it.
Do you remember drawing that? That is a Dave Johnson background from way back in the day that he gave me to show me what I should try and do.
Whoa.
Wow.
Sorry. Wait, hold on.
Stop it.
Enough.
Please.
You guys are killing me.
So, did
Blue
you
Games.
call that? Did Jeff Darrow? What is that?
That is a Dave Johnson. I believe it's from Justice League Unlimited. Background from way back in the day when we did things by hand.
Dave cared, clearly, because he doesn't now.
I mean, look at that awesome perspective and that great foreshortening.
Why does everything have to be short?
It is kind of rude.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's skill right there.
It is.
Yeah, that's what I was surprised that Dave said buildings, because generally Dave's buildings look pretty good.
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, I think one of the reasons he doesn't like doing them so much is because he puts so much into them.
Yeah. He needs to be more like Dan. Dan has a a really good knack for making buildings look really detailed, but yet the building is really simple.
Yes, that texture he puts on everything.
Yeah, it's the brushwork.
Yeah.
Sean Murphy does that too. You know, when you look at it from away, it looks really nuanced and detailed, and then you start looking at it closer, and it's more or less brush strokes. But
Right.
Then you want your money back.
it's a knack for doing it that you don't see a lot of. But yeah,
You guys remember the group The Knack?
it was kind of a compliment, Dan. So just take it.
It was a compliment to Dave.
To you, I also complimented Dave.
Oh, I thought we were talking about Dave there for a second.
Oh,
Hey, did you just bring up the knack?
Yeah,
Wow.
It's a band, right, Dan?
yeah.
Well,
Right.
it's-
Deep cut. Very nice, Dan.
See, we're sophisticated.
Thanks,
Dan
man.
likes the fact that Sharona was underage.
My Sharona.
By the way, do you know that Sharona is a real estate agent in Los Angeles? The actual Sharona?
the Sharona,
The Sharona, the song is
the
written about.
Sharona.
Yeah.
Well, no, I had no idea.
Yeah, she's a real estate agent in LA.
Is she hot?
What was that?
Is she hot?
Yeah, kind of.
I bet she is. I mean, she had a whole song written about her.
We should have a song written about her.
Oh, all right, guys. Here we go.
Speaking
Whoa.
of songs,
Right? A,
WBC.
B, and then C.
All of them. Jeff, if you were a true maestro, and I believe you are,
Yes.
you could actually simultaneously, you know how those people can like draw with different hands and stuff? I think you could do stuff like that.
I could pull a Da Vinci and draw with my right hand and write backwards and code with my left.
Yeah.
I've never. My left hand is not my smart hand.
That's not what we've heard.
Yeah.
I like see. Hey Jeff. I like see if you put the entire background of Manhattan and draw every building backward. How about that?
Lots of buildings.
So now you're thinking that a werewolf in
Lots of
Manhattan
buildings.
would be cool. All right, let me think about
Well, it
that.
could be Central Park.
Sure.
Ted has an opinion here, Jeff.
Uh-oh.
He says C is the same as A, just pull it back.
I mean-
It's cheating.
I mean, I suppose that's true. Ted does. You got me, Ted. All right. Now let's do Manhattan.
Just looks like crossword puzzles, right?
I know that's how it always starts.
Oh, that is one of my basic pet peeves is the crossword puzzle buildings.
Oh yeah.
You never like
Like, how
those.
lazy can you be?
Oh, I can be pretty lazy. Give me a
Oh,
chance.
damn it! Now Ted's in my head. I can't think of anything that's not just a pulled back version of what I was just doing.
It's not a good place for Ted to be.
Ted gave me the yips.
Oh,
Just the yips.
It's a good show.
the yips.
Ted Lasso.
Oh, is that the first time you've ever heard the yips, Dave?
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say probably. Ben's not. I'm sure Ben's in the background nodding his head. Yeah, it's the first time.
Do the
Yeah,
yips-
when
I
he
mean,
said
I know
good,
it's,
when he said good show, I was thinking the golf movie with Kevin Costner.
Yeah.
That was also good.
Speaking of Kevin Costner, Ben, were you watching any of that Field of Dreams game?
I didn't see it live. I saw some
Yeah.
MLB like outtakes on Twitter.
Yeah, I watched a few minutes of it, then realized I'm watching the Yankees. What the hell's wrong with me?
I saw the guy asking the question about have a catch versus play catch. Did you see that?
No.
He blamed it on the director. Director said like nails on a chalkboard every time he delivered that line.
Ha.
So what do you guys think the best baseball movie is?
All right, I'm unmuting myself. Jeff, we're not talking about baseball.
Well, Dan, here's the thing. We weren't talking about anything.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, Dan
I'm
wasn't
muting
talking about
myself
anything.
again.
That's for
I'm
sure.
gonna use an election eraser now.
My own personal favorite is Bull Durham.
That's a great one.
I mean,
Major League's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Sandlot's great for what it is. It's-
League of Their Own.
Yeah. It's
I
hard
mean,
to
you
find.
could argue Field of Dreams isn't even a baseball film. It's a father-son film. So
You could argue it's about corn.
It's a corn. It's a movie about corn.
It's a very corny movie. Yeah, I mean, Field of Dreams is great. I don't know that I've seen a baseball movie that I ever turned off. I mean,
Bad News
I
Bears.
like The Natural.
Two?
the remake of Bad News Bears was not great.
The
The
Natural
original
was
Bad
good.
News Bears is outstanding. The Natural,
Right. The original is great.
Walter Matthau is.
Oh,
What about 8 Men Out?
I like that one.
it's a good movie.
Yeah, that was. I mean, talk about a star-studded cast. Jeez. I mean, they got everybody.
Yep.
Yeah, even what was that last Cosner based Love of the Game? You know, it's not great, but it's still a good movie. It's still
Baseball.
highly watchable. So,
It's baseball. Can't go wrong.
Yeah. most sports films are like that. Even football films. It's hard to find one that's completely unwatchable.
All right. What's your favorite sports film, Ben? All time.
Favorite sports film? Wow.
Best of the best.
Best of the best.
Slapshot?
It's a sports film.
It is a sports film. I mean,
Rocky.
Rocky is a sports film.
Yeah.
It's true.
How about Slapshot?
I mean, Forrest Gump's got a lot of table tennis in it.
It's true.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to really ponder that one a little bit.
And here I thought, Ben. Here I thought.
All right, well, what's yours, Joe?
I don't know. I just remember Slapshot was a great movie. I thought
Slapshot is a great movie. I would say that's my favorite hockey movie because I don't know if I can think of another. I mean, what's
Yeah,
the
there aren't many good
Joe
hockey movies.
Estevez Mighty Ducks series?
I mean, I don't know if it counts as a full movie since it's like only 40 or 35 minutes long, but the Ann Sandberg movie about tennis, or with the 7 Days in Hell, Joe, is that what it's called?
Yeah. Oh, also Happy Gilmore.
Yeah.
Oh, Happy Gilmore is a great sports movie.
Is Caddyshack a sports movie, you think?
It's a movie sort of about golf. I mean, it's about golf.
It's definitely about golf.
I mean, it's in the name.
It's true.
You do drugs, Dan.
Every day.
Good.
Yeah. It's a little hard to beat the ball with you talking like that. Well, Dan, that came out great.
It's the most time I've ever spent inking a zombie.
What was that?
It's just a funny statement.
What was that statement? Most time I've ever spent what?
I said this is the most time I've ever spent inking a zombie.
Oh, I thought you were doing a building.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen.
Here we go.
Oh, Jeff
Mario's
Johnson figured
turn,
something
Joe.
out.
Marco threw one out. There's a great sports film. Hoosiers.
This one?
Hoosiers.
Oh, that is a great movie.
That is a good movie.
It's coming out nice, Dave.
That is coming out great. I love that grill on the car. Damn. Super cool.
It's like teeth or something. Was that intentional? It couldn't have been.
What?
Yeah, there's no way you did that on purpose, Dave.
It's just messing with you, Dave. Is that teeth? It couldn't have
There
been.
I love that. God, I've really been digging the cars you're doing lately. I love that shape.
Yeah, when you put
I'm gonna
that,
go look at that. I love you, Dave.
well, personal. All right, this is not the greatest sports film, Jonathan Lopez.
Rudy.
I do have a great Rudy story, though.
Oh,
Let's hear it.
Well, let's hear it, Ben. Come
All
on.
right, so you know how so many of us get ostracized from green rooms at cons these days.
No.
Not
You
me.
don't get to sit in the celebrity green room. It's now
I do.
Well, Joe, you transcend comics.
Yeah.
Well, once upon a time, everybody was kind of mingled in the same green room. Then at a Boston Comic Con, Frank Thierry was sitting across from Sean Austin, who was happily munching on a sandwich or something. And Frank, being Frank, starts chanting under his breath, "Rudy." And you see the poor guy getting visibly upset. Right. And Frank continues to chant, "Rudy, Rudy." So he gets up and leaves.
Right.
The next day, there's segregated green.
Way to go, Frank.
And one of the guys running the show is like, yeah, some guy was being an asshole making fun of Sean Austin yesterday. So we had to move the celebrities to their own green room. Oh. So, yeah, the next time you're eating shitty Ritz crackers instead of the caviar of the celebrity green room, thank Frank.
Right. So it's that thing that Frank always says. He screwed it up for everybody. Right?
It was pretty hysterical.
Yeah. See, I thought you were going to say that Sean Austin like went all bad Santa on him, and it's like, I'm in here.
Would have been better, yes.
That would have been great.
But yeah, I thought it was kind of comical. The guy that is there for being a secondary hobbit,
right,
getting bent out of shape for someone recognizing his role, and
yeah, God forbid.
Yeah.
But it was Frank. So
it was Frank. But he was quiet about
it. I guess not quiet.
Not quiet enough.
By the way, when have you ever seen Frank be quiet? Does that exist? Does that exist in nature?
Quiet for Frank, sure. But
no, it doesn't exist. Come on.
Oh.
I just do that all day long. My wife's gonna love that.
But by the way, you know the poor guy gets it all the time, bro.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
I mean, I could have been. Frank could have said you're having second breakfast, Samwise, or something like that. See, that's just dickish. But chanting Rudy at a Comic Con, to me, that's acceptable. It's acknowledging you had a career beyond big feet. But get what you get. Of course, John Austin's watching the live stream tonight. He's upset. Let's see. Any other questions here?
I mean, we're nearing. I mean, someone's got to be getting a little hungry for chorizo right about now.
I'm going to finish up this one. This either D or E, and then I have to move on.
Well, this current one looks like he's got a hairball or something.
Yeah, put a human heart in that hand.
Right.
Gross.
Just get it up, man. You'll feel so much better. So is it about that time?
I think so. Let me get a final vote from you guys. All right.
What letter is the hairball one?
The hairball one is
It's Delta.
E, is Epsilon. All right. A, B, C, which is cheating. I know, it's just a farther away shot.
Yeah, that's cheating according to some of our viewers.
It could be cool. I mean, if you really went off on the rocks,
Yeah, I mean, that would be the plan. Just focus more on the background and have him almost be in silhouette.
If he got off on the rocks, what?
What? Running through the city with buildings.
I don't want to put you through all that work.
Yeah, well, no, that one's just for fun. And then hairball.
Hairball is good.
I like the hairball. It's hard to argue.
I like it.
But you got it
right.
You got to add a hairball.
Got to do hairball. All right.
All right, you got one more question in you before we cut out?
Have any of you ever regretted selling a piece of your own art? Yeah.
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 What?
Yeah, quite a bit.
All right.
What was the question?
Answer. Adam's asked this 3 times, so I figured I better get it up there.
Yeah.
What was the
Which
question?
piece, Jeff?
Have you ever regretted selling a piece of your own artwork?
Oh,
Well, I mean, often. I mean, you miss it when it's gone.
not the prices I sell it.
Yeah,
Whoa.
that's true. I remember I did this really great Conan in a dragon
Oh boy.
that that I never got to see again. Dan did a really great job
that's
making
my
it too.
fault. Yeah.
I remember a great photo of Bob
Sorry,
Layton
Jeff.
holding up 2 covers that he sold back in the 70s or 80s for nothing, and one was going for 47,000, and the other one was going for in the 50s, and he just had this dejected look on his face, holding them up now.
Wow.
Because he no longer owns them. So I'm sure.
Well, I mean, that's one of the downsides of being, of needing to eat.
I actually asked Dave Gibbons if he was regretful of selling all those Watchmen pages, and he said no. I sold them for a great price back in the day, but I said yeah, but now you should have held for Lambo,
To the moon.
I'm sure Dave's doing
He said
fine,
he
right?
was okay with it. You were like, no, you're not.
Right.
Nice.
Damn, man, that came out great.
Senor.
Nice work.
I would say I did that Red Sonja piece. I always kind of regretted selling that.
Hmm.
The one in the bar.
Yeah, that one. I really like that one.
That was a great piece.
I
You
regret
did? You like that
selling
one?
it to me. It's terrible.
Pardon?
You like that one?
All right, gentlemen, I have to draw werewolves.
Yeah, you got
Some
werewolves to
chorizo.
draw.
I got to cook some chorizo and draw some werewolves. I got a busy night.
And you gotta prepare yourself for the big drawing challenge on Tuesday.
Yeah, I have a feeling that's not going to happen.
Yeah, you better practice.
I get the feeling we're never going to hear from him again.
Probably not.
Yeah, but Jeff, you can't
Yes.
do it unless he gives you bona fides.
I know. Agreed.
He has to prove he's a professional. Because if
Yeah,
not, you could just be doing draws with any fan.
it's true. I can start anytime I'm doing that. I should charge for a lesson.
Oh God, please! This person will
Money
be
on
teaching
the
him
challenge.
one hell of a
It's
lesson.
Master class with Jeff Johnson.
Yeah. How
Yeah,
to?
I really wish it would happen though. That would just be epic. That would be epic.
Yeah, I'm up for it. I like drawing. I'll draw anytime.
I was going to say, let's see this, Joe. This is the greatest, or I don't know. This might be the greatest. This is up there with Pedal Wolf. So this is kind of.
I love that.
Yeah, right up there. Tell you.
Oh, that's super cool,
I
man.
like how you did it so small too. It's like it's harder to draw that small, but you got a
I
lot of
didn't
detail.
do it
in
that
there.
small yet. Idiot.
Call him an idiot.
Yeah.
I like how you're so
I gotta say
I appreciate
that
that.
doing the gray tone is like next to impossible when the brush is lagging because I can't blend it. It's like ridiculous. But
There's
whatever.
one
It is
hatch
what
line I don't like.
it is. What it is.
It's looking
Good
good.
night, good luck.
Ooh, yeah. Good times.
There's
All right,
a certain
gang.
hatch line I'm finding a problem.
Yeah, let's end it.
Yeah, that's enough. Mercy killing.
You know what?
All right, so are we?
Too hard on
We are
yourself
coming back
for-
next week, right?
You know what? It's our
Allegedly.
first time back. So
Dan, would you like to say when we're coming back so we know?
Yeah. Tell us now, Dan.
how about we pick a theme?
Wolves.
Should we do Nightwing?
Sure.
Nightwing.
Nightwing. Or
Or how about we try to find a guest?
Yeah.
oh,
I don't know if anyone wants to come on anymore.
We chased everyone away.
screw that. That's not happening.
Hey, I know a guy with 20 years experience in the animation industry.
All right. Let's
He might want to come on.
put a pin in all of that.
Yeah.
I don't know his name.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Well, I tell you what. Why don't all you viewers out there send tweets nonstop at Dan,
What?
encouraging
Hey,
him
why me?
to actually plan something, a theme, a guest, and let us know.
I like that. I like
Harass him
that, man.
constantly.
Yeah.
All hours of the day.
And ask him when we're doing the show, so this way the rest of us know.
Yeah.
So we're certainly doing a show. Let the fans decide on the theme. How's that?
You know what?
I know there's some folks in Europe like Julian You can text him all hours, wake him up.
Well, Julian keeps different hours than us, so
That's my
perfect.
point.
I know. I'm just jumping in there.
Uh-huh.
Mike Klug.
Mike Klug would be a great guest.
Oh, I was completely lost him.
Huh.
Frank
Robin.
Terry.
That's what they're saying. Not Nightwing. We should be drawing Robin. Sorry.
Sure.
Yeah.
You
I'm up for
Tim
that.
Drake?
Terry Moore. Yeah, that's a good guess.
Or
Just phoning it in.
Show very less.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Jeff.
Adios.
What? He just jumped in and on Joe's
That's a good
territory.
suggestion. Carrie Nord is a good
nice.
suggestion. We should get
Carrie
Carrie
Nord would be great.
Let's get started. Let's give it up. So, all right, that's enough, folks. Thanks for joining us on this monthly special.
Yeah, our monthly drink and draw.
We'll be back next month with another installment.
And we'll find out on the internets.
Sorry, Joe.
You might know at the same time we do.
Yeah.
Take care. Stay safe. Get vaccinated. All that good stuff.
Yeah.
Talk to
Don't tell me what to do.
you.
Wear a
do it.
mask.
Or Arnold's gonna come kick your ass.
It's true.
You could try.
It's true.
Yeah.